passed away last week. Man, DvK passed away last week, man. Man. Mm. Whew. Man. Man. Man, that's rough, man. Let me read this again, man. Ak. This is from PN. She says, Ak, I don't know the full details yet, but I wanted to let you know that DvK passed away last week. His neighbors noticed some groceries had been left on at his doorstep for days. So they called for a wellness check, and he was found deceased in his apartment. Wow. Wow, man. That really hurts, man. But I'm glad that you guys stay in touch, man, so we can know what's going on, man. I'm happy you guys stay in touch, man. Make sure y'all join the unofficial Ock Nation Discord, man. I'm gonna have to create an official one day, but right now, I think they got an unofficial one. Somebody in the some one of these people in the chat, I think it's Rami. I think some one of y'all got the unofficial Ock Nation Discord. Um, wow. Make sure you subscribe to all me on every platform, man. But yeah, salute to DvK, man. Wow. She goes on to say he was so welcoming to chat members, especially new ones. He typed a personal thank you to every single person who gave you a super chat and always provided the StreamYard link throughout your show to encourage people to join the plan. Yeah, man. DvK is definitely an Ock Nation Hall of Famer, man. I mean, DvK is like literally like he like the Walmart greeter. You know, when you come to Walmart and they got the old senior citizen. You know, he's in a Walmart smock and he's sitting there greeting everybody. Wow. I don't know how old was DvK, man. How old was DvK? He was intelligent, witty, and caring. You will never have a more engaging mod, or as I like to call him, chat ambassador. Yeah, definitely, man. Without a doubt, man. Shout out to DvK, man. Wow. 72? Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Said last year I jokingly made him my chat husband and he graciously went along with it. I'll miss him deeply, as I'm sure we all will. Rest in peace, David Tiamamier, aka DvK. Where's that name Tiamamier come from, man? Where's that name come from, Tiamamier? That sounds like an African name, man. I don't know, man. Oh, North German. Okay. It's a German name. Russian. Mm. Ty Meyer. Okay, Ty Meyer. Ty Meyer. Man, that sucks, man. Everyone hit the like button, man. I'm gonna drop the link. So if you guys want to say something, if anybody has something to say about DvK, man, you can come on up, man. I'm gonna hit the I'm dropping the link. I mean, you guys. So I think a lot of you guys talk to him. You can hit the link if you want to come and talk about DvK, man. Mm, wow. Very sad news, man. Very sad news, man. R.I.P. to DvK, man. Mm, mm.
Yeah, I was wondering. Somebody said in the chat, what was it last week that he wasn't feeling too well?
Oh, he wasn't feeling too well. Oh man.
Yeah, because I know. Me and him used to talk a lot in the chat. We used to talk a lot in the chat.
Mm. Mm.
Nation legend, DvK.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
man.
dedicate this show to him, man.
Yeah, without a doubt, man.
Look, man, I know one thing. The chat is gonna not be the same without him. You know,
Yeah, for real, for real.
he was literally how you described back, like like the Walmart greeter that would like highlight your receipt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, that's a tragedy.
In fact,
Yeah,
Yeah, man. It's wow. Um
look, if I
R.I.P.
get to
to
see
DVK, man.
72,
That
I'm
that
a blessed
that
man.
really that really makes me sad, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Anybody from Ock Nation makes you sad, but he was very, very, very. He was a Hall of Famer, Ock Nation Hall of Famer, man.
He was very beloved.
Mm,
You would be hard pressed to find
wow,
anyone that didn't like him. You'd be hard pressed.
wow,
right, right,
Yeah, he put me on the show, man. Like to get that attention, like from you. I was real surprised myself, man. Oh man, this could have pill to swallow. Every time I got in the chat, he always said hi to me. Always.
wow,
Yeah. Even people that were dickheads, he was very respectful to them. Even the Jagoffs. DVK was never rude. He was always, a buck.
wow, wow. Mm, mm. Wow. I don't know how you transition from to the next topic from that, man. That is um, literally.
You,
Mm,
you know,
mm,
you know what? I don't know if this is gonna sound corny, right? But it's a fact. I think like DVK will want the nation to keep, trying to keep our head up when with the state of affairs that we're dealing with, and the shit that you cover is pretty gruesome. We try to keep our head up regardless, above it all, And I feel like DVK will want to keep it that way. To be honest,
definitely, man.
right.
Definitely.
And you know what? I feel right now, just because of this, it's definitely time for us to take this to the next step. To like really, really get this channel
You
out there
breaking
now.
up. You breaking up, bro. You breaking up a little bit.
My
We didn't
fault.
get to
Is
hear
this
the
better?
last part of what you said.
yeah,
Go ahead.
It's better. Yeah,
yeah,
I was
Yeah,
saying, in light of this, I think this is time for us to take this to the next step. To like really, really, really get this channel out there now.
yeah, man. Definitely, man. Definitely, man. In honor of DVK, man. Shout out to DVK, man. It's sad news, man. I'm talking about that's very sad, man. All of the
yeah.
everybody here at Ock Nation, man. You guys definitely y'all make me feel like I'm not crazy. Y'all the only people I know that agree with anything I say in life. I don't know
Yeah,
anybody else who agrees with the things I say, man.
yeah.
That's a fact, man.
Facts. And you know one thing too, I important for me to say is you know, salute to you. Not for nothing, but DVK came here all the time because you entertained him. He enjoyed it here. The chat, everybody in
Yeah,
the chat. He loved talking in the chat to all those people. You know, yeah. So salute to you, man, and salute to him. That's an unfortunate occurrence.
yeah, man. Yeah, facts, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Definitely.
miss him. I'm gonna miss him in the chat for sure.
Yeah, definitely his presence will be missed, man. His presence will definitely be missed, man. Man. R.I.P. to DvK, man. We're gonna have to keep his name alive, man. We're not just gonna forget about him after this, and to
But
think of a way to keep his name alive, man.
yeah, and let's be honest, right? He was blessed enough to pass on, in his own way, like health reasons in his bed. Not everybody gets that, as we know here very well. Not everybody gets that ending. Some of us get an abrupt ending, an unfair ending, a very unjust ending. At
Oh yeah,
least
that's what we
DVK got that.
cover. Yeah.
At least he got that, and we
Hmm.
have to always try to look at the
No
silver
doubt.
lining.
No doubt. He lived a long life, man. And whether he was 72 or 77, I don't know which one, but he lived a very long life, man. And he lived it to the. If he did everything the way he did, Ock Nation as a moderator, man, I'm
Right.
sure he was a very happy person and lived a filling life, a full life.
I agree. Like I said, I never saw him disrespect anyone that deserved to be disrespected. You know what I mean?
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. Facts, man. Facts, man. Facts. Facts, man. Yeah, man. That's very, 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 very sad, man. Very, very, very sad, man. Very, very sad.
It
Salute
also
the.
goes
Go ahead.
it also goes to show you, how tight knit this group has been. Because think about it, if we're being honest, a lot of us have been here for years now. It goes to show
Right.
you.
Right. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Without a doubt, man. A lot have been here for years, man. Um, yeah. Salute to Slim 74. He says Balaclava, the new son name now. Sorry about the loss. Yeah, man. Um, Pro Bowler says RIP DvK. Yeah, man. Wow, man. Listen, man. We all are on this planet, man, going day to day. Everybody's living their life. You don't know what people are going through, man. That's why it's always important to be nice to people, man. It's always important to be nice to people because you never know what somebody's going
Right.
through, man.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? You could be mean to somebody and they could have just got some terrible news, man. They could have just found out some horrible news or they could have just had a horrible event, you know what I'm saying, in their life. And here you come being a dickhead to them and shit. Um, you know,
Yeah, yeah. I try to keep that in mind. People make it hard, but I try to keep it in mind though.
yeah, you can't do it 100% of the time, but it's a good rule, man, to always try to be nice to people, man. You never know, man. Try to make them smile as opposed to make them frown, man, because you never know what somebody's going through. I'm sure DvK was going through a lot, man. He may have been um, going through a lot. I don't know what was ailing him, but he may have been going through for a long time. A
Yeah,
lot of people can show up in the world very pleasantly, and they're going through stuff,
Yeah.
behind the scenes.
yeah.
You
Wow.
know, shout out to Sammy the Bull, man. He says this show is about unfortunate death all the time, but this one is really sad. R.I.P. DvK. Hashtag salute.
Wow.
Yeah, it's shocking, man.
Yeah, man. What's up, cool cat, man? What's your thoughts, man?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good.
Honestly, I'm really bummed out.
Mm.
Just and I mean, I see death all the time because I work at a hospital. But he was a great guy, and I truly hope may his soul rest in peace, and may you walk and your family be blessed, and the nation be blessed because you just never know.
You too, bro.
And you're a chat regular, cool cat. So you regularly interacted with DvK, for
Yeah,
one.
yeah. I mean, I would always talk to him. I mean, me and him were tight, and to hop on the show and hear this, I'm in
Yeah,
shock.
and I think everybody is.
But I just wanted to hop on real quick. I know I got a terrible mic, but I just wanted to say, hey, may his soul rest in peace. Much love to you guys, to you, Ak, and I truly hope we can all appreciate each day because you're never guaranteed another one. So
Yeah. Well
You,
said,
you,
man.
you know, I really hope and I think it won't be a problem, but I really hope that we could keep his memory alive. In the spirit of the show, which he enjoyed. And like in the chat.
Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to keep his memory alive, man. Um, I gotta figure out a way to keep his memory alive because he was definitely somebody that deserves that, man. Salute to Jack Me Off, man. He says the cost of a 42 ounce of Old English 800 it's poured. Yeah, man. Yeah, pour out a little liquor, man. Definitely pour out a little liquor for DvK, man. Definitely, man. Mm, mm. Salute to Bobby Earl, man. He says DvK made the Ock Nation family feel closer every day. He posted here. We've lost a brother. Yeah, man. You know, as an older guy, man, you don't know how old anybody in the chat is really. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. There's so many people, but it's not like people that come up. You can the people that come up on the panel a little bit better. I believe I do. Let me put it like that, because I'm not in the chat. Only time I really get a chance to see the chat is when I first log on. Those first couple of minutes, you know. Um, but yeah, man, definitely, man.
But
Shout out
even
to
but
shout
even
out
then,
to
you know with
PN though.
DVK, you know what I mean. Even with that, what you just
Yeah,
said, even you were very familiar with DVK, which goes to
yeah.
show
That's
you,
how I got to know him. Yeah, yeah,
which goes to
yeah,
show you.
yeah. Shout out to PN for getting that information. I don't know how she got that information, man. But salute, man. Salute, man. Because a lot of times you don't see people for a long time. You know what I'm saying? People just, and people got different lives. People may be on different channels. Like some of you guys may go to a different channel and be, over there, vibing out over there with whatever they got going on that channel. You may just be, busy, change your work schedule or something. You may work nights
Right.
instead of, people got different stuff where you don't see them for a while. So,
Yeah.
it's like when you didn't see him for a while, his presence was definitely missed, but um, you just never thought that it was going to be this, man.
I do remember, because he was here consistently, right? And I
Yeah,
remember, as of recently, he kind of started like not being as consistent, and I remember him, I guess, complaining, but I didn't know it was gonna be this bad.
yeah. Salute to Hot Black. He says, salute to the man, the legend, DvK. A sad day. He became a member 33 months. Salute to Hot Black, man. That's huge, man. I think he's the longest standing member now, man. 33 months, man. Woo! Man,
It's
shout out.
almost yeah.
Hot Black dedicated.
Yeah, that's a long motherfucking time, man. Shout out to Hot Black, man. Jury Judge Hines says R.I.P. R.I.E.P. I guess that's what they say. Rest in whatever. Eternal peace. Okay, I guess eternal peace. DvK. What happened, guys? Well, I'm gonna read the letter one more time, man. Shout out to PN. She says, I I don't know the full details yet, but I wanted to let you know that DvK passed away last week. His neighbors noticed some groceries had been left at his doorstep for days, so they called for a wellness check, and he was found deceased in his apartment. He was so welcoming to chat members, especially new ones. He typed a personal thank you to every single person who
Yeah.
gave him a super chat and always provided the StreamYard link throughout your show to encourage people to join the panel. He was intelligent, witty, and caring. You will never have a more engaging mod, or as I like to call him, chat ambassador. Last year, I jokingly made him my chat husband, and he graciously went along with it. I'll miss him deeply, as I'm sure we all will. Rest in peace, David Tiemeyer, aka DvK.
Well, very well said.
hmm Shout out to GG Ryder, man. He says David Von Kettering. Miss him. Yeah, man. Oh man. Very, very, very sad day at Ock Nation, man. We are lost a great member of Ock Nation. Charles says, I will never forget how pissed DvK was about me getting blocked that time. He took up for me when he didn't have to. RIP. Did I block you? Was it me or was it somebody else? I don't know. Might have been me, man. I don't know. But yeah. Shout out to DvK, man. DvK Ock Nation Hall of Famer, man. Mr. Don Wrinkle says, rest in peace, DvK. You are in peace with no pain. Greeting newcomers to heaven. Yeah, man.
Was DvK, was he a glider?
Tiemeyer, yeah, that's a German name. So I'm assuming he was a glider. Um, German Russian area name. Yeah, I'm assuming that he's the glider. Um, yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Could I just please say that me and him would talk, and he told me before this happened that he was feeling really sick and having a lot of like stomach pain and stuff like that. And I would just tell him, I hope you feel better. Keep your head up. I'm always here with you. And I wasn't expecting this, but I just wanted to say that. That's it.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. He was so yeah, he was how long had he been feeling sick? How long was this? Like weeks or months?
I think
Um,
a
um,
month or so, right?
yeah, a month or so. He would tell me, and I would ask him, "Well, what do you feel?" Because in the hospital you see everything. So I would ask him, "Well, what do you feel?" And he would just tell me like he had lost a lot of weight in a short amount of time,
Mm,
and stuff like that. And I'm like, "Well, why don't you go to the doctor and get some blood tests? Because that maybe that'll show something." And he went, and he came back and told me that he didn't get into details, maybe because he knew it was
mm,
like
mhm,
terminal, but he said that he was very sick and feeling very like he even told me there was days that he would be in the chat but he wouldn't type because he felt so weak you know
Wow.
so he's a true soldier. Even when he felt sick, he still pulled up, which salute to him. And I hope we all can appreciate each other as a nation, because this is the only place I can come and actually talk, because I work around a bunch of fucking liberals, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really the only place I'm welcome. There's no doghouse for a cat. So but
Think about what
go ahead.
think about what Cool Cat just said though. Again, it goes back to my point. He would still tune in as bad as he felt because he enjoyed this. He appreciated
Mm-hmm.
this. You know?
Yeah. Yep. Apple Kiss 246 says DvK was so sweet to me. I feel so fortunate to have been in the company of a kind, wise, and well-rounded elder. RIP to the best moderator ever. Facts. Man.
Truly the boss of the chat. Ox the boss of the show, of course, but he hands down was the boss of the chat, because this man would welcome everybody.
Yeah, he did greet everybody.
Literally everybody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm. Yeah,
But
man.
hey panel, I hope everybody on the panel is doing good, and I hope everybody in the nation on the chat's doing good too. We
Yeah, man.
gotta,
Yeah. Good days and bad days, man. You know?
yeah, yeah, of course. This is a terrible day because this is on. I was wondering where is he, because he would always at least text me or email me, hey, cool cat, I'm okay or whatever. But since I haven't heard from him, I'm like, Jesus, I hope he's okay.
Mm.
How long was he MIA?
I would say at least about a couple weeks, a week to two.
I think he popped in recently, but he was again very inconsistent. It wasn't like
Yeah.
the DvK that we've known for for the years.
Mm-hmm. And mind you, he was a man who would pop in every show in the beginning of the show to welcome everybody. So when I didn't see him, so consistently, I started thinking, well, maybe he's just tired,
Mm-hmm.
because he's an older man. But once he told me uh, through a email about how he felt sick and how his stomach was giving him issues and how he had lost a lot of weight, he had gone from like 120, 130 to like 80 pounds in like a month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he told me
Wow.
that. And that's when I told him, hey man, with all due respect, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but you should get that checked out, because when I see that in the hospital with patients, when I work in the palliative care, when someone's gonna pass, they start losing a lot of weight rapidly, you know. But yeah, it's a very sad occasion, and I truly hope, may his soul rest in peace, and I hope his family. I wish we could reach out to them and tell them, hey, he was very well loved by us. So
Yeah, that'd be nice, man. If anybody knows his family members, man, definitely send him this video, man.
yes, sir.
Mm. Yeah, man. Wow.
What's on the agenda today?
Man, today, man, we got a lot going on, man. A lot going on in the stand as
In the United
usual,
States of
man.
America?
Yeah, man.
DvK don't gotta deal with the sun man no more. Salute.
Yo, think about it. The Sunman didn't get to DvK. You know how the Sunman love to target the elderly.
Telling you, man. The
So
elderly,
DvK is a
man.
survivor.
Yeah, natural causes, man. It's messed up, though, man.
Well, to be fair, the Sunman killing you is kind of like natural disaster causes, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Wicked, you
Tonight at
fun.
5 with explosive details tonight about the shooting at Richneck Elementary School that left a teacher with permanent injuries. We now know why the former assistant principal, Dr. Ebony Parker, is facing several felony child neglect charges. Welcome to News 3 at 5. I'm Jessica Loche.
And I'm Parra
This
Cruz.
is my alley.
Joining us this
Somebody,
evening. Now, the grand jury report says that the assistant principal, Dr. Ebony Parker, ignored several warnings that the child had a gun.
Yeah, the report also says that Parker closed her office door when she learned about the shooting inside her school on January 6, 2023. We have team coverage tonight of this 30-page report, and that begins with News 3 reporter Ellen Ice.
The common theme in the report is the blatant disregard for multiple warnings by multiple people that the child may have had a gun on January 6th of last year. The report detailing how Assistant Principal Ebony Parker took no action and because of that is facing felony charges. The report states Parker is facing 8 counts of child neglect, 1 for each of the bullets in the gun that the 6-year-old boy pulled on his teacher, Abby Zwerner. Only 1 shot was fired, the gun jamming after that first shot was fired, although 7 more bullets were loaded. According to
So he only stopped shooting because the gun jammed. Yikes.
the report, the boy had a repeated history of violent behavior at school, to include choking a teacher and hitting and spitting on a teacher's assistant.
yikes.
Prosecutors say he was removed from school but allowed to come back for the 2022-2023 school year by Parker. The report claims the boy's behavioral issues continued, so much so that his parents had to accompany him to school and he was on a shortened schedule.
Look, these kids gotta wear fucking see-through book bags, man.
They,
That's always
that-
a fucking sign.
But that's more for like high schools. Damn, that's just crazy.
Shit.
School, and he was on a shortened
No wonder you gliders be sending your kids to fucking private school.
schedule. 2 days before the shooting, prosecutors say the boy picked up Zwerner's phone and slammed it to the ground. He was suspended for 1 day. On the day of the shooting, 3 different
You
people.
can thank Obama for that. He made it so you can't suspend black kids at the rate that's necessary to keep the school safe. They can, some still get suspended, but the rate you need to keep a school safe, you need to suspend a lot of black kids.
The same logic they use for not suspending them is the same logic they use it for not locking up these violent motherfuckers. Because black men are going to jail like a motherfucker. Black boys are getting suspended like a motherfucker.
Yeah, you got like once they stop that, man, it's been a market
downhill.
Yeah, man.
2 days before the shooting, prosecutors say the boy picked up Zwerner's phone and slammed it to the ground. He was suspended for 1 day. On the day of the shooting, 3